What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into this episode of POELTL, episode 10 on the Lots of Thoughts, a sports podcast YouTube channel. My name is Dylan, and we're back on POELTL, the NBA player guessing game. If you're not familiar, figure it out real quick. It is a 8 guess sequence where we go through and try to guess the randomly selected NBA player via computer program given context clues from previous guesses. I usually start with one of my favorite players, but given his name has been in the news recently, I'm going to start with Draymond Green today. Definitely not one of my favorite players, but he gave us some good information here. Okay, numbers smaller than 23. So we're looking at 20 or below. Just shorter than 6'6". So he's a 6'5" or 6'4" forward in the Western Conference, not in the Pacific Division. So either in the North or Southwest. Younger than 32 significantly as well. So we're looking at someone who is 20 in his 20s, essentially, or 19 in theory. Who could this be? Right off the top of my head, nothing immediately jumps to mind, but I tend to be slow with these kind of things. Let's think. Utah, no one really comes to mind. Denver, this could be Bruce Brown. He would fit every criteria here. He's 6'5". He is, I believe, 27 or 26, something like that. I don't know what number he's wearing for the Nuggets, but he did wear number 1 for the Nets. I'm going to send it. I'm going to go Bruce Brown. We don't have much else to operate on, so it's worth a guess. Oh, he's classed as a guard forward. Okay. He's 26. So is the player that we're looking for. He's wearing 11 with the Nuggets. Okay. Shorter than I thought it was, 6'4", but we're looking in the Southwest Division. A 26-year-old forward in the Southwest Division. Number smaller than 9. Looking at number 0 through 8. Okay, Southwest teams. Dallas, no clue when it comes to numbers, but we know their forward rotation. It's likely going to be some of Maxi Kleba, Dorian Finney-Smith. He might wear a number that's pretty low. I don't know how tall he is. I feel like he's taller than 6'4". 6'4" is kind of short for a forward, to be honest. I also think he's a little bit older than 26. I'm going to leave him for now, but he's a candidate. No one else is really popping to mind from Dallas. San Antonio, Keldon Johnson's too tall. And I could not tell you any other forwards on their roster. So, I mean, I know they have a couple of recent draft picks, but it's about all I could tell you. Houston, I'm guessing Jabari Smith Jr. is being classed as a guard. He's too young anyway. 26 is kind of old for a Houston player. They did receive some players back in some trades that I could see them flipping, but no one's springing to mind there. Who am I missing? The 2 non-Texas teams. We're looking at Memphis. Ooh, a 6'4" forward from Memphis. Dylan Brooks is probably a guard forward. Yeah, because he's starting at shooting guard for them. Danny Green's too old. Obviously not Tyus Jones or John Morant. Slow-mo's gone. Kyle Anderson went to Minnesota. Whew. I don't think it's on Memphis. And then New Orleans. That's interesting. Zion's too tall. Brandon Ingram's too tall. Herb Jones is too tall and too young. We might have to throw a guess at Dorian Finney-Smith. I don't think it's him, but could be Reggie Bullock. What number is he wearing? I forgot he was in Dallas too. I don't think Reggie Bullock is that old or is that young. So I'm gonna guess Dorian Finney-Smith. No, not on the Mavericks. Okay, he's also too tall. This was a bad guess all around, but 10 is close. So we're looking at wearing number 8. 4 teams left. Number 8. And I have no idea who wears number 8 for any of these teams. I'm going to be honest. I could see Jose Alvarado wearing number 8. I don't know. I know he has a low number. He's too small anyway, but it's going to be tough. I might have to narrow down the team. Oh, shoot. I hit back. It's okay. We're all good. I'm gonna throw a guess out at Keldon Johnson just to eliminate the team. No, he's only 23, man. He's gonna get a lot of run this year. Interesting they're classing him as a forward guard. I feel like he is a solid forward. I don't really know how many games he started, but just from what I've seen, or I should say how many games he started from each position. But he seems like more of a solid forward to me. Anyway, let's get Memphis out of the way. Uh, New Orleans. Okay, so we're looking at someone on Houston, and this is going to be tough. Mo Harkless just got waived, I believe, from them. Could be him. I don't know who's 26 on Houston. Man, there's got to be some forward. It's got to be some forward that was a trade piece for a salary dump or something like that. I'll throw out Mo Harkless. No, I don't know. He does wear number 8 for the Rockets. So tell me how this makes sense. This is not the correct guess, but it's someone who wears this number for the same team. Something's broken here. Can I get it by the silhouette? No. I'll just throw a guess out there. No, Jay Sean Tate. I could have had that. I could have had that. I know he was just re-signed, brought back. Why aren't we talking about the fact that, or I shouldn't say why aren't we talking about that? Doesn't make sense. But what's going on here? Why number 8 for the Houston Rockets has 2 player entries on Weddle, not on POELTL? Oh my gosh, I'm confused. Listen, if you like this video, please feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. A little red button, usually a square, maybe a little bit of rounded corners on there. Click the little bell next to it, and you'll get notified anytime a new POELTL video comes out or any of our other content. Daily YouTube videos being uploaded to the channel. If you want more content, click the links in the description. If you really like the video, feel free to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and thank you so much for watching this episode of POELTL, how frustrating it may have been. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for really all of your support. Have a wonderful rest of your day.